Okay, so I came to Tpas conference today to talk about our role in digital and what we've been doing at Adaptus, and hopefully been able to share some tips with other people about the future of engagement and how people could utilise digital in getting their residents more involved. The need to reach as wide an audience as possible. I think that's been a bit of a flaw in involvement over the last few years, that organisations end up speaking to a smaller and smaller pool of people. Digital gives you a massive opportunity to be able to widen your reach, speak to people who never got any intention of coming to a meeting but are really happy to give their views at midnight on a Saturday because that's when it's convenient for them, that kind of thing. So that's for me where digital really comes into its own. The debate was really interesting because there was discussion around, well, digital isn't good for everybody. There's plenty of people out there who either have difficulty accessing digital means, not usually because of being able to afford a tablet. It's more about being able to afford the actual data, or having the skills to be able to use whatever device it is. And so there's still very much a role for face-to-face contact. We talked in the debate quite a lot about community work, and digital can't replace that because you've got so many things that you can benefit from by working on the ground with people. But digital can reach people who perhaps aren't interested in that, but would still like to give their views as a tenant in how your organisation is shaping services. So if I was speaking to an organisation that perhaps hadn't took on digital approaches so far, I'd certainly be highlighting the benefits in terms of speaking to lots of people. There's usually a cost benefit as well, because although, yes, there could be a cost in setting up a digital, we have a website, for example, and they're not free, but equally there's a lot of digital tools out there that are free, and there's different ways you could approach it to keep your costs down. You could also streamline your sort of back office systems. If you're not having meetings left, right and centre, there's obviously a reduced cost in that. So there's definitely a business case from a cost point of view, and being able to reach a much wider pool of people. In a nutshell, I think that would convince most people. On the whole, I think tenants totally got that digital is a really important part of involvement in the future, because people are obviously using digital in all aspects of their life in terms of contacting friends and relatives and transacting with banks, that kind of thing, so they're getting that. But obviously there's still a role for other types of engagement going forward. So I think my message certainly was to have, when you're thinking about the landlord-tenant relationship, there are many tools at your disposal, and as a landlord it's your responsibility to use all of those and not put your eggs in one basket. And I think when that message is getting across, there was a good reception for that.